Welcome back to Behind the Bar. I'm Michael, and today I'm here with Andrew and Meredith Powell from Rhythm River Distillery. We're so excited to have this new distillery in town. Andrew, tell us a little bit about how this came about.
Sure. So Rhythm River sort of stems from maybe a good thing that could possibly come out of COVID, and that's the fact that while we were sitting at home and couldn't go into work, our sort of love for Henderson and love for Kentucky, where we're both raised, led us to be like, what kind of thing would push Henderson to that next level? And for us, sort of a distillery is what came about. Henderson used to have a real robust distilling industry, or prior to Prohibition, and just never came back. So we, as much growth and boom that Henderson's experiencing, we think this is the next step for just to keep on moving everything forward.
Henderson is great at hospitality, and one thing we have on our riverfront, we have all these restaurants and we have all this other stuff, so we're so excited to welcome you guys to Water Street as our neighbors. Can you tell us what the visitor experience is going to look like at Rhythm River?
Sure. So we're going to be a complete production distillery, grain to glass, bottling, from grinding grain to putting it in a bottle, everything on site. But we're also being as a craft distillery right here downtown, we're going to focus a lot on the visitor experience. We'll have a visitor center that's got a nice cocktail bar, tasting rooms, retail, nice just experience there. We'll also offer tours and just different levels of tours. We'll have Henderson people maybe never been to a distillery before, and we'll give you the full Kentucky bourbon experience. And then also we'll have some, I call them like hard hat tours. It gets a little bit more into nuts and bolts if you've been all over the state, and show you a little bit what makes Rhythm River unique in a field of really awesome distilleries.
And we're so excited to try whatever new products you come up with. Meredith, you're going to be the head distiller. Can you tell us a little bit about what we should expect out of some of those bottles we're going to see from you guys?
Yeah, so we'll have whiskeys, we'll have a rye, we'll have a wheated bourbon. We'll also have some clear spirits, so we'll have some vodka and gin, some moonshine, also some liqueurs coming out there. We'll have something for every palate, but also every price point. So anyone could come in and enjoy the experience, even if you're maybe not a bourbon lover. So
the way bourbon works, it takes a long time. We could distill a bourbon today and it could be 4, 6, it could be 8 years before we have a product that we feel like is worth putting on the shelf. So your first bourbons that you put out, or first whiskeys you put out, I assume they will be sourced from someone, but we can't wait for that very first Rhythm River juice that we get to taste. We're so grateful that this is going to be here in Henderson. The Wild West of Kentucky Bourbon Trail is growing. We had 1 or 2, and now we've got so much to offer. Henderson and Western Kentucky. Is there anything else that you would like to say about the distillery that you think would make you guys unique, that we should look forward to?
Yeah, absolutely. One thing that we really think about is unique about this distillery is that it's downtown Henderson.
Absolutely.
Henderson's not a huge city, but most of the distilleries are out in these big farms, and the fact that we get to be a part of our downtown culture, we have focused from the get-go of adding to the feel and vibe of Henderson. Everybody has been so supportive. Henderson's renaissance that we're experiencing right now, whether it be new industries coming in and economic development, or new restaurants like Cap and Cork is just so beautiful, or the new boutiques downtown, like Henderson is really setting the stage for a future that's really going to be bright. And our whole goal has been to feed off that, but also add to it. And we're excited about this next chapter of Henderson's history and how Rhythm River gets to be a part of it.
Well, that's wonderful. And maybe we've talked a little bit about this on previous episodes, but bourbon is about a lot more than drinking. It's about the farmers. It's about all these different parts of the industry that it touches. And having a bourbon distillery downtown will help grow the business in downtown. It will attract new people to our town. If you don't believe me, just ask Louisville. Well, Western Kentucky bourbon is thriving, and we would love to see you guys here in Henderson. Visit our friends over in Hopkinsville, visit our friends in Owensboro. when should we expect that maybe you guys will be ready for business? A year, 2 years, 10 years? What are we thinking?
No, so we hope to be open by at least mid-year next year.
Cool.
Things are going well. We'd love for it to be a little drier so we could get our construction
Absolutely.
moving a little faster. But yeah, we're definitely still on target, and I'm real confident you're going to see an open Rhythm River in the first half of 2025.
Well, that's awesome, and we can't wait to welcome all of you guys to Henderson and to Rhythm River. With that, this has been Behind the Bar. We'll see you next time.